Imagine a campaign that begins by the inviting action, is followed by the filter action to determine who's accepted. Next, it sends a follow-up message, and finally checks for replies. We can associate each lead with a certain stage of the funnel and send its status to Close CRM so that you know where the lead is in the Link It Helper campaign. To achieve this, we will add a few actions to the workflow. Beneath the Inviting step, click Add Action and select Send Person to External CRM. We have a separate video that explains how to map fields and configure the settings. Please watch it. To mark the status of these leads, let's add one more field below. On the left side, select Constant Value. On the side of the Close CRM, we will create a special field for storing lead status information. Let's call it Link It Helper Campaign Stage. These leads will be marked as invited. Don't forget to put override checkmark so that Link It Helper can update the status of the lead instead of creating new lines. Avoid the mistake of saving these settings as default ones. Default settings will be applied to other actions of your campaign, and you don't want your leads to be marked as invited in all campaigns. Instead, select Save to save these settings as custom for this specific action. Let's repeat the same action under the Filter step. Add a constant value field again, and on the right side we can now select our newly created LH Campaign Stage field. These profiles will be marked as accepted. Put the override check mark and click Save. Next, let's add one more under the follow-up message. In Check for Replies, you don't have to add this action below. Instead, we will use the inbuilt option to send replied profiles to the external CRM. Find it in the settings of the action, activate this setting, make sure you've selected Close CRM, and click Custom Settings. Here, I will add a field that will mark my contacts as those who've replied to my follow-up message. We have added enough fields, but hold on a second. Scroll one step above. The follow-up messaging step also has the inbuilt reply detection, and we will need to activate sending replies to CRM just like we did in Check for Replies, so that we don't miss replies to our connection request. Now we can start our campaign. Campaigns will be executed as usual, prioritizing actions with profiles in queue and the earliest start at times. In my case, it gets to check in for replies first. If replies are found, it sends them immediately to Close CRM. Next, it moves to sending follow-up messages. And here we have some replies as well. When replies are detected, the messages are stored in the contact card. Find the link to more videos on Close integration in the descriptions below.